right. Welcome to the fourth episode of Wabak Murtabak. Joining us here today is the usual crew. We have cousin Roy, we have Rohan, and
What's up, guys?
today we managed to get Jay to join us for the very first time, all the
Hi,
way
Jay.
from Singapore.
From Hawaii.
Good evening.
Hawaii, Singapore.
That's right.
Goa, India.
Don't be
Hello.
fooled by the background.
Hello.
Cool
Can
beach
you hear me?
in India, cool beach in Singapore.
Nice.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
Millennium Falcon.
Excuse me. That's not a COVID cough.
Any contact, any positive patients? Any recent traveling?
Recent traveling, definitely.
We have to do a health declaration before we start our show. Make sure
That's
everyone
right.
is safe.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone is safe.
Yeah.
Anyway, today we're going to be talking about something that I think a lot of us have a lot of passion in. We're going to be talking about football.
Yeah.
Finally, it's back.
Finally,
It's back.
So,
It's back.
how
Few more
glad
sleeps.
how glad are you all with the EPL resuming again?
Yeah. Seems like the void's been filled now.
Yeah.
Finally get some entertainment back.
Life is a bit more complete.
Yes. The emptiness.
Yes.
No,
True.
the thing is, the EPL was suspended for 3 months, But I don't know about you all, but secretly I was hoping that it will be actually be resetted or when they were suspending it. But I don't know. What about you all?
I don't want it to start. Definitely not. Because, I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion as far as results are concerned.
Mhm.
So I don't think most of the teams actually want to play. You're pretty much playing for second, third, fourth, and fifth place, right?
I don't
Yeah.
think so. I don't think so. Even
Actually,
the
not even
place,
second, third. Yeah.
Sorry, second and third. There's no chance.
No, I think it's more about fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Yeah.
Actually, if you look at the table now, I'm showing the table now. If you look at it, it's true. It's actually even
Yeah, you're
second,
right.
not so much. Yeah, maybe third, fourth, fifth, sixth, maybe perhaps.
Yeah, if Leicester maintains its form, they'll stay third.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth, fifth, sixth. That's a place to. That's where they are vying for now, I suppose.
Yeah, and let's watch out for the 9th place team. They can make a run for second. I'm
Wait,
very firm believer on that one. Okay.
Hold on, ninth place. Let me scroll down a little bit more.
Yeah. Please scroll down.
It's not even in the screen.
Okay. Now we can see ninth place. Okay. We can see the top 10.
Yeah.
Not too
All I
bad.
can say, watch out.
Watch out,
Watch out, huh?
Watch out. You heard it here. You heard
They're
it
playing
here.
the underdogs now, eh?
Oh, they've always been.
Once the league starts again, the most watched team will be team number 9.
Team number 9, exactly. So the thing is, with Man City, right? They're actually facing a possible ban on European competition. So they are appealing now. So, but even then, if they finish second, there's a high possibility or the high chance that they will not be entering the Champions League next season. So that may actually open up to the next team in the league, which is actually the 5th place. The team in the 5th place, and as we can see, the team in the 5th place is someone that I'm quite happy with. And,
United.
but do you think the team from the 9th place possible to catch up?
There it is. What's that? The old Highbury?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Sorry. I'll let you guys continue. I changed it right in the middle of your question. Just
No, we were saying
but,
that, do you think the team
if
from
you
the
look at
9th place able to chase up to the team for the 5th place team, to join the Champions
But
League
if
next
you
season?
look at the points from the 4th to the 9th, they're quite close.
Mhm.
So depending on the next 2 weeks, a lot of things can, especially with this back-to-back games, right? So anything can happen.
Yeah, from an Arsenal fan's perspective, a lot of results have to go our way. It's been such a stop-start season that we have to rely on mistakes or drop points from the other teams. And I'd imagine when it gets even tighter for 4th and 5th place, let's just say the Champions League spots for argument's sake.
But
Same thing.
do you think Arteta will be making a big difference with this Arsenal team?
Short answer is yes. It's a very different, different Spaniard, different approach. So Emery to Arteta is a very different proposition. Emery was, I feel that language was a big barrier. Emery's English is not the best. He tried, I give him that, but I think he lost the dressing room, and he lost them very early on. So Arteta, whereas he's been a gunner, he's been with Everton, he's had experience in England, not only as a player but also, serving under Pep. So I think, he's a breath of fresh air. He's getting consistency, which was sorely lacking.
I think that's
a piece of punditry, right?
Yeah, but please feel free to say otherwise, because without Arteta, I reckon we'd be bottom half. I can honestly say that.
But
the bottom half is 1 point away. Yeah. So there's a lot of potential for change, really.
I mean, but now with the league coming back, of course we have seen the Bundesliga started. I think the Spanish league just started this week as well, right? And the thing is, you can see it's really weird to see teams playing in an empty stadium. I really wonder how will these teams perform, especially like teams that really rely on the fans to be the 12th man on the field. And now,
sorry, is this a good time to make a Man City joke? They should be used to it. Yeah. It's called the empty hut for a reason, right? I mean, that's not my joke. Not my joke. Not my joke. I won't take that one. But yeah.
It'll be quite weird seeing, especially these big leagues, the English league, the Spanish league, the Italian league, the German league. You always associate them with a huge crowd and huge following. So seeing an empty stadium, I think, would be quite weird, really weird.
Well, it'll be the first time you can actually see what color the seats are. I always wonder, what color is the seats, man? You can't see anything, everybody's standing. So right now, with no fans, you can see the color of the seats. Number one. Number two, they're playing sounds. Now this is red,
you can see
the red. The sea of red.
You can see at the back here. You can see at the back here.
That's right.
If the Bundesliga is playing the soundtrack at the back, so if you watch any of the matches, it's pretty much like an orchestra. So if the guy goes in for a hard tackle, you can hear if the ball goes out and the guy shoots and he misses, you can hear the corresponding sound. So I'm wondering, what's going on up there? Is someone conducting, and then the guy is going for a long range shot. He hits the post. He presses the button. Okay, this amount of cheer, this percentage of cheer. Then if it's a goal, you amp it up. You should watch. You should check it out. Check it out. That's why I watched the Borussia Dortmund game the other day, and I was shocked. I thought I'd just bring fans a little bit, and I was wondering how it would work. So I was a bit surprised. I said, okay, so. I wonder how that feeling is for the fans. I mean, for the players, because you're playing, you're getting into it. I think the sound is like music, so you kind of get into it. So you're focused on the pitch, but you're getting into it because the sound is there, and it seems as though the crowd is there. But obviously,
for a team like Borussia, they're very reliant on the crowd like that.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah. They call them the yellow wall, right, or something like that.
Yes. That's right.
Yellow wall.
Klopp would know all about that. Yeah.
Yellow wall.
But was it?
They're called what? The yellow wall.
I think the yellow wall or something like that. Yeah. They're ultras. That's what they call themselves, the yellow wall.
Okay.
Lucky they didn't call themselves the yellow brick road, lah. Lucky they didn't call themselves.
It's like the Red Army.
Yeah, so I don't know. It seems to be happening there. I think probably the Spanish league will be doing the same thing. They're probably been using the background since the blueprint's already there. But my concern is, there was news that Dortmund fans gathered outside the stadium, and they were in the thousands. I think maybe 2,000 or so. They still gather at the stadium now. Once the EPL is over, whichever team that wins, it's not like people are going to stay at home and chill. They're going to go and party.
Yeah, that's the worry actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So now you're talking about security and extra this and that. as it is, if the matches start, you already need staff in the stadium,
Mhm.
to handle whatever. But the matches are going on, TV crew is there, so there's a substantial number of staff in the stadiums itself. And now we're talking about matches that are almost back to back. If you look at the Premier League calendar, games are almost back to back. 2 days rest game, 3 days game, today, tomorrow. There's games almost every day to finish it off within August or something, right?
There we go. There we go. You can see the.
You see there are games almost
Mhm.
every day.
Yeah.
It's almost
So
every
that
day.
means the same staff are going to be working every day, and the only ones going to be coming in and out are the players. But when the players travel, they don't just travel with the 30 people. There's the physio, the masseuse, the nutritionist, and the assistant manager. So you're
The
talking
ball boys.
Yeah.
There's already a crowd despite without the fans being there.
Yeah, so you don't know where these guys are going because it's going to be they'll disinfect the locker room, and then you go in, finish, clean, so on and so on. Like Bundesliga, I heard you go, you play in the stadium. Once you finish, you get on the bus, you get out. You don't even shower in the stadium. You know what I mean? You come there, you play, and you just leave. So I don't know how it's going to happen here. So my concerns about the EPL reopening are all these. These are the main
Yeah.
things. And comes celebration time.
Yeah, correct.
I don't know about the English fans' track record of staying at home and hey yo,
No,
let's
but
order some pizza and have some wine and celebrate the winning the league.
no, but
You know what I mean?
for the Liverpool fans, have been waiting for this for 30 years. I doubt they'll stay at home to celebrate.
I think they're going to be coming out. They're going to be coming out celebrating. And nothing's going to stop
Yeah,
them.
definitely. They'll
I
be in
think-
droves.
Even in Malaysia, also, I think the Liverpool fans will be coming on the streets to celebrate.
You can mow them down.
Exactly.
I'm so worried.
So, if not mistaken, they need 2 games to win the league, right?
Yep.
They
I
need
mean,
2 games.
It depends on City, right?
yeah, it depends on this weekend's match. Actually, if they beat,
City
if
and
they,
Arsenal, is it?
yeah,
So,
Yeah.
City, they could win it already.
yeah, if Arsenal beat City,
When?
uh,
Have some faith. Have some faith, bro.
I had to say that one. I had to say it. Yeah.
So,
No.
so if they win this, they win the league, right? So,
Yeah.
yeah, there's a high chance. Yeah.
so if we're talking the league might be over in 2-3 games.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
I'm not really sure anybody wants to watch the other games. I love to see sports back on definitely, but
Mhm.
I don't know, man. I just feel
No, but as you said earlier, the winners are kind of foregone conclusion, but the other places, especially the Champions League spots, will be up for grabs. So
Yep.
I think it will be still interesting to see the rest of the games. I mean, you can stop watching Liverpool games from them.
Yeah, I mean, we
but,
can watch the relegation fight, the fight for
Yeah.
the
It will be good.
fight for
It
the
will be
top
worth
spot.
watching.
But see, guy, I got something to bring up. Okay, when will you let the fans in? This COVID is not going to end anytime soon. It's going to be there for a long time.
I think the best person to answer that is you.
Yeah, you're
Look at the thing you're wearing, man.
Dude,
You're the best person to actually answer.
You're dressed to answer that.
Honestly, worst case scenario would be like possibly quarter or 1/3 the stadium filled at any given time.
But
and
distance,
and
lah.
when
That
you
means
think,
yeah.
and when you think about it, it's massive financial loss for all teams because they also depend on the tickets and all ticket sales and all that. So they have to really think this through before implementing any SOPs, especially when letting fans come back in.
Mm.
And in the heat of the moment, I doubt fans are going to sit 5 meters away or 2 meters away from each other. They rather get close to each other and celebrate together.
And especially when they start to sing, they'll be opening their mouth, and
Correct.
saliva will be flying. Our bodily fluids will fly.
What are we talking about when this thing resumes? You mean like next season or something?
So when will they actually allow fans to come back into?
Actually, you bring good point. Next season starts in August. It's still too soon, I think.
2 months
to
away.
bring it on.
I think the whole year, any fans can come anywhere. The Major League
Exactly.
Baseball hasn't started yet. they're thinking, hell no, players can go and play, it's okay, but they're still worried about the catcher and the pitcher and some distancing. These are contact
Yeah.
sports only being played there with bigger stadiums. I don't think so. The NBA is thinking about restarting without fans too, right, Jay? So some of the guys are saying they don't want to play without fans and all that. So I honestly think this whole year you cannot have any fans anywhere unless end of the year there's a cure. Then there's a cure. Then I mean, obviously everything's back to normal.
A vaccine or cure.
Or a vaccine.
Yeah.
So right now, I'm sure, because those other sports also are not letting fans in. American football season also starts somewhere towards the end of the year. It's an interesting season with Tom Brady with the new team now. So yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And also when it comes to putting 1/3, I'm wondering, or even anybody in, how do you choose who? Is it first come first serve? Season ticket holders?
And how do you separate the fans? How would you separate the fans on the
exactly home and away? Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna add in one more person. NK is joining. Just give me a moment.
Is it him? All right.
All right.
All right.
Hey.
So while we hi NK, welcome to the show.
But most important, I want to leave a call to action.
Hi NK.
You heard.
How's it going? Sorry, I'm on a different Wabak call as well for something else.
Oh, that's London, my cousin.
How's it going? So, what's the discussion about EPL starting this weekend?
There's one. We were actually talking about how will the teams react. Like when will we bring the fans back into the stadium? And we were in the middle of that discussion. Yeah. What do you think?
I'm a season ticket.
Welcome into the show.
Thank you.
Straight give him a hard question.
I'm a season ticket holder with Tottenham, and our chairman apparently wants to start the process in the UK, and we being the first stadium to allow fans into this thing. And I'm not entirely convinced that's a good idea because we're still the way I look at it, if we're still having to clean venues and wipe it down and do all that and not forgetting the public transport getting to the stadiums, so I'm not entirely convinced that we're there yet.
When is he planning to implement it?
Well, as soon as possible. He's appointed this advisor from the government who's now going to initiate the whole process, but he's not trying to do it this season. He's thinking of starting it from September, but even September I think is a bit too early. So the part of the plan is to possibly start the season in September. I think most of the Premier Leagues most of the teams are feeling the same thing. Start in September, that only get the fans in probably in January. But I don't know how it's going to play out, but let's hope. I mean, part of the problem here, if you're paying a season ticket, this thing, and he's encouraging you to go back, even though you're not willing to go back, you're kind of at a loss there. So I'm not entirely sure.
I'm actually surprised that Tottenham would consider that, considering that you're one of two clubs that's recently had a player test positive.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's just my, and I'm a neutral. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And then we had a friendly with Norwich the other day, and one of the others was positive as well. So it's not the best situation at the moment. So yeah.
I honestly, actually talking about. Sorry, Louis, go ahead.
So you don't think that they should let fans in at the? When do you think is the earliest they should let fans in?
I think January probably it's more a realistic target to get fans in. But starting the season, playing the season behind closed doors, starting in September, having the games go through until January, and then doing tests and making sure there's no one tested positive, and then allowing fans into it.
So
that's my opinion. That's my opinion, by the way.
So you need a very structured process of SOP to ensure the safety is there and everybody is in a way clean to go into the stadium.
But then also once you let them in, and it's how many people you want to let in, who gets first. Of course, season ticket holders will get first pick.
Mhm.
But then after that, where do you stop? How many you want to bring in? And as I said earlier, how we want to separate the fans. So yeah,
But if
all
the
those
fan
will
was
be
a ex-COVID-19 patient, okay, I mean, I know
Yeah.
if you want to let him
Yeah.
in, then
Yeah.
contact tracing and
I
who is
mean,
supposed to go.
there are
Correct.
people. I mean, it's going to be. I mean, sometimes they will look at it as a stigma itself. Someone that was positive. Whether
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy will be coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, some don't understand the process, and
Mhm.
yeah, as you said, there'll be a massive stigma, and yeah,
Right.
it's a big this
I'm
new
right.
norm thing. We're still getting used to the new norms in our daily lives. Into big sporting events, I think they really have to think this through and uh, then take their time to implement it, not rush it. Definitely.
So the thing is, the coming back to the empty stadium. I mean, how do you think this will actually affect the team? I mean, we did talk about like how it will affect them in business wise, but
Yeah.
do you think they'll be trying to do something to improve the situation?
Yeah, so they sorry to step in there, but they've kind of asked us to provide pictures of ourselves watching the game at home with flags and stuff. So they're gonna put that on the big screens.
All right.
And they were going to use. There was one suggestion of having a massive Zoom call or WebEx or whatever it is, and get the fans to this thing.
Oh,
But
like the Danish team. Like the Danish
I don't know what
team
that's
did.
going to
Yeah,
do for
yeah.
network bandwidth and stuff like that. But yeah. So but it's a new norm, isn't it? Playing in an empty stadium. I mean,
Yeah.
looking at the statistics from Germany, apparently the away sides have been winning more games so far. So
Yeah, fans are a morale boost to teams, and
yes.
as you said earlier, 12 men, and yeah, it makes a big difference having your home fans there, and that whole atmosphere. That's part of the game, part of the celebrations, and part of the winning mentality. Actually,
Yeah. I mean, if you're a home fan, no point having a brand new stadium. If you walk out there, it's so quiet. And from a
Yeah,
away
yeah.
fan perspective, it's like your cup final, isn't it? You're walking into
Yeah.
a new stadium, and it's like so. So yeah, there you go. So I mean, I'm not looking forward to this Friday game, but if it's any consolation, Harry Kane is back. He's fit. Son is fit. All our players are fit, and we can use up to 5 substitutes. So that'll be interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up, what would be your final thought before the season resumes again?
Table position. I think I honestly think Liverpool will win it, and I don't know. I'm happy if United finishes fifth.
Yeah, with finishing 5th, you still qualify because of the whole Man
Yeah.
City
Man City
situation. Yeah.
How about you, Jay?
Me, God, like I said, the stop-start season for us at Arsenal is just, yeah, we need to rely on other results. We haven't got enough stretch of wins to be able to cement a place in the Champions League spots. And frankly speaking, I've said this for the last couple of years, even since Wenger's last year. If we get anything above the Europa League spots, it's a bonus. Given our bunch of players, they're not Champions League quality at the moment, but hopefully with Arteta, that'll be a difference. But yeah, Europa League at best, so 6th or 7th.
Nanda?
I'd rather not finish in the Europa League spot because traveling on a Sunday to watch the Premier League games on a Sunday is not a good thing to do, and the tiredness that it brings with the players traveling to some of these games quite far, and I'm not sure it helps the team as such. If we don't make it, I don't want to be in that Europa League. I'm sorry, but that's my feeling.
Blessing in disguise, yeah.
But they've set a high target. I think they want to win 7 out of 9 games, which I think is a bit impossible. We need some of the teams above us to lose. which I can't see happening.
And cousin Roy.
I think he'll stay the way he was just now in the table.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he'll stay like that. Below that, 6, 7, 8, 9, anything. It all depends on the next few matches, but I think he'll stay like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Liverpool, City, Leicester, Chelsea, Manchester. I think it's
Well, I personally am happy that football is back, but we already know who's the winner. So I mean, that is the one thing that I don't really look forward to. But they did a good job. They did a good job.
Yeah.
So congratulations,
Yeah.
early congratulations. If they screw this up, they are really, really gonna get a lot of.
They don't deserve it. Lah.
Yeah.
Then they don't deserve it. Next 30 years, so they don't deserve it.
But they'll be lifting the cup in an empty stadium, so that must be a good thing.
Irony. Irony.
All right. Once again, I'd like to thank you, Rohan, Jay, cousin Roy, and of course
guys.
Nanda, all the way from where are you based at the moment?
I'm in the UK. I'm
All the
actually
way
doing
from
some
the
work now.
UK. Thank you very much, and
Thank you.
see you all again. Bye bye. This is Wabak.
Cheers, guys.
Ciao. See you guys.
Ciao.